Advisor for Arts Education here with East Brunswick. We have a very, very exciting night. This is the culminating event of the 4th grade band program. They have come so far this year. I want you to think back to when that recorder came home in 3rd grade. Just remember what that sounded like. And then you had enough. Maybe by the end of the year, they had like hot cross buns down, right? And then the instrument came home in September. And again, you remember those sounds. You think back. My mom sent me outside when I was in elementary school. She wouldn't let me play my trumpet in the house. She actually sent me onto the back porch. It was that bad. So tonight, you are going to see how much progress they make in less than a year. They make so much progress in such a short time in this first year. It's so, so amazing. So, without further ado, we have our first group on tonight. You guys are going to help me out. What schools are up here? Tell me one. Lawrenceburg, what else? Memorial, Lawrencedorfer, and Bell Monroe, under the direction of Mr. Murphy.
Hello, good evening. So instead of calling out every single school up here on stage, we just call this the Nuzzy Band. They're all my students here on stage. So welcome to Nuzzy Band. So we're going to play 2 songs in this formation here for you. The first song is called Donkey Round. We're going to attempt to spice this up a little bit. We're going to have half of the group play it first, then we're going to have the other half play it, and then we're going to see if we can play it together in a round, which means half the group will be playing at one speed at one time, the other half at another. So let's hear Donkey Round. Woodwind players up in the front, plus a couple of our bell players in the back there. Now we're going to hear the brass, the trumpets, the trombones, baritones, and all the rest of the percussion play. Just those instruments. So the last song we're going to play for you tonight is called Shine by Robert Price, and it's a ton of fun to play. And we're going to transition to that in a moment, so thank you. Awesome job, guys. Thank you so much. So, in a moment, once they're done fiddling with their papers on stage, get your music sorted, we're about to leave. We're going to switch over to Mr. DeAndrea's band. So hang tight with us for a moment. One more round of applause for...
They were really good, right? I'm always curious, how many parents out here played an instrument when you were in elementary school or you get it from your parents then, you guys. Anyone here, is their child like playing their old instrument, like you actually had it at home? Couple, yeah. Kudos, you kept that thing working for a lot of years, impressive. All right, so one thing I want you to notice that they did, and that they're going to be doing is, when they learn, like, for their school concerts, when they're playing, like, hot cross buns or things like that, they're all playing the same thing at the same time. If you listen carefully to what they're playing tonight, there's multiple parts going on in the band at different times. And that is really, really a hard thing to do. It takes a lot of practice, it takes a lot of listening to their friends, and that's one of the things that they progress so much on in the first year. So when this band comes on up and we have the combined pieces, listen for that as they're playing because it's really, really impressive. All right, we're almost on. Tell me what schools you guys are. Give me a school. Central, who else? Frost, who else? Irwin and Chittick. So we have Frost, Central, Irwin, and Chittick. And this is under the direction of Mr. DeAndrea.
So since Mr. Nuzzy decided his group is the Nuzzy Band, I guess this is the DeAndrea Band, but I don't think that has the same ring to it. We are going to play for you guys two selections. Our first one is Dragon Dance by Michael Story, and it is about the dragon dance that's usually performed during Chinese New Year. And I totally picked it out because it's Year of the Dragon, and not because it was really cool sounding, and I realized it was Year of the Dragon after I picked it. So the second piece we're going to play for you tonight is a piece called Concerto for Triangle by Mike Hankel. And because it is a concerto, it requires a soloist. So our guest triangle soloist will be your child's band teacher next year, Mrs. Vanzini.
and it's like, this really sounds really good. They're still learning teacher each year, but they're sounding really good.
So we have 2 more pieces left for you guys. First, wasn't that fun? All right. We have 2 more pieces left for you, but we're going to need to have every 4th grader up on stage for these. So please give us a moment while we bring the Nuzzy Band on stage to join. So the first piece that we're going to do, as I've been calling it Monster Band. So the first piece that Monster Band is going to do is Attack of the Garden Gnomes by Timothy List.
We're gonna wait. We had one friend that had to run and get something off stage real quick, and he'll be right back. So while we're waiting, so we don't want to start without everybody on the stage, I want to tell you that I hope that everybody up here on the stage remembered to sign up for band in Hammersholt next year. If you accidentally forgot, like I like to say, and chose one of those other electives, we hope that you will consider, this was really fun tonight, right? Yeah. So we hope that you will consider, if your child is not signed up for band next year, signing them up. I know they tell you that the scheduling window has closed, but I can open it back up. So you can just email me if your child changes their decision after tonight. I promise you, it is so much fun. I've been in this district forever, and I watch the students go through the program, and it is so much fun. There are so many opportunities. You get to go on trips. The orchestra and the chorus this year just went to Disney World at the high school. The band goes to Dorney Park in Churchill. There's all these fun things, and also playing nourishment and learning a lot of so please consider it, because it's really a fantastic program. You will not find anything like East Brunswick in your local area. So I think we're almost ready, and then we are going to go on with the great, huge, how many of you are there? There's almost 130 of you up here. Combined East Brunswick 4th grade band. Round of applause for them.
Attack of the Barcodes.
So we'll give the percussion a moment to get situated. No rush back there. This last song we're going to play is called Donut Factory. I like to think that it's kind of what you would imagine Dunkin' Donuts sounds like in the back while they're making your order. So it's a lot of fun to play. This features our trombone section. Let's hear for the trombones. So the reason why it features the trombones is because they can do something that no other instrument can. They can do what's called a glissando, which is a very fancy way of saying slide. So you're going to hear them slide into the notes, and it's very satisfying. All right, put your instruments. All right, without further ado, here is Donut Factory. Awesome job, guys. One more round. I like to call this band when we're combined. This is Mega Band. So one more round of applause for Mega Band.
Can you guys hear me? Because they played so well, right? And I think you should get a reward. So because you played that song so well, I think you have to ask your parents to take you out for donuts